Hello viewers, I am Will Keith, and I am here with, I honestly don't know. So here's the situation. I ordered a lightsaber from Neosabers, and during their Christmas sale, it was if you buy one over $300, you get a free mystery saber. And that's what I'm guessing I have here. And the other real one is still not even shipped yet because it's taking forever. But I'm 95% sure I have the free mystery saber here because, I mean, everything's written in Chinese. And I know Neosabers is an American company, and the good one should be coming from America, I think. So I have legitimately no idea what this is going to be, if it's going to be decent or just bottom tier trash. It says that it's worth $150. That's what came off as the discount in the shopping cart. But my guess is it's going to be regular baselit RGB saber with a basic like stunt hilt, which, you know, is fine. They're not bad. I mean, I just hope that any sound is decent. But I've never done an unboxing video before. I've always thought they were kind of silly. But I've been wanting a high-end lightsaber since I was like 3. And finally I have the resources to get this. This obviously isn't the one that I'm super excited about. That's not going to be coming for probably a few days still. Just hope it doesn't take too long. But I'm going to edit that into the end of this video when it comes. I almost got this. I'm being really careful opening it, a lot more careful than I usually am. So again, I have no idea what to expect here. None. Even before I open it, I just want to theorize a little bit more. I'm hoping, and I know that there's almost no chance of this, it's like a thing where they have stock that didn't sell and they replaced with other stuff, and it might be an old actual good one, but holy shit, they're both in here. I never imagined that because they used an external app for shipping, and it said that it wasn't even done processing yet. And I got an email saying that they had to go through all sorts of testing and whatnot before they sent it out, but they're all in this little box. When I saw the size of the box, I basically knew it was just going to be one of them, probably the cheaper one, the free mystery saber. And I'm just kind of here staring at it because I did not expect at all that this might be both of them. Oh boy. Well, you are catching one of the better days in my life live on camera. Alright. I've never built one of these before. I see the little screws in here and the Allen wrench. I'm going to do the free one first, a flash drive, because on the good one you can add your own sounds and light patterns and whatnot. I think that's just like a sticker or something. Oh my god, they're really both here. I cannot believe it. I'll go through that later. I just want to get everything open here. Another thing of the screws and Allen wrenches. I can't believe they're both in here. Look at the size of this box. They fit 2 entire lightsabers in this. Alright. So I was right. The free mystery saber is just a... Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, it's just baselit. Alright. It's I don't know if there's like terminology for each type of hilt, but it's just basic, smooth, with a good grip towards the bottom, solid aluminum, and I'm wondering, I don't know, I'll figure that out later, I don't want to get into it, but let me see if it turns on, or if it, you see that? Okay, let's get the blade in here. This, yeah, this is the standard blade, not Neopixel. I'm not going to screw this in right now because I want to get to the good one, but I'm going to put it in and check out the lighting. It isn't going in. Come on. There we go. Let's see how it looks. Alright, so it starts off on pink. And see, this is the problem with base-like blades. You see, as it's going up towards the tip, the color gets a lot less good. Alright, come on. There we go. Hang on. Come on. There we go. Alright, so as you see, it just goes through all the... Hang on. If you're wondering how I kind of know how to use the controls, it's because I've watched like 20 videos on these while I was waiting for the package. It's taken so long to ship. I wanted to know what I'm doing when they get here. I just check videos on how to work on. So now I think if I do it for one flash, it should change the volume. Volume low. Mute. Okay, so now I can get the lighting and I can still talk. But as long as it's pretty dark in here, it looks good all the way up, especially with the green. It doesn't fade too much towards the tip. So, you know what? I'm gonna... No, let me get to the other one, and then I'll screw this in at the end and check them both out together. Alright, now, what I'm not sure about is how to actually turn it off, because the light is on right now. I'm holding it down, it's not turning off. Does it just turn off by itself after a little while? Now see, I love this kind of hilt that's just the same width all the way across. It doesn't get wider or thinner anywhere. And what that means is that I can 3D print a sort of sheath for the hilt that isn't going to be functional for dueling since it's just shitty plastic, but it will make it look really nice as opposed to just this plain black hilt. I don't know how to turn this off. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a vaporizer? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it. Hopefully it turns itself off after like a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at that one after I get this out of here. Oh my god. Like the hilt is like 3 times as heavy. You can tell how much better built it is. Oh. It's silly. I can't believe I'm finally holding one of these after waiting for so long to be able to get one. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna bring it close to the camera in a bit. I just gotta unwrap all of this. Where'd my knife go? Here we go. This is a good knife, it's just hard to open with one hand. There's a bit of a funny thing with this knife. I'll get into this towards the end of the video, but I'm hoping you guys might be able to help me figure out what I have here. I bought it at a pawn shop. It's a K-bar. But I cannot find a single instance of this existing on the internet. I mean, I looked everywhere. I checked like weird limited edition vintage K-bar knives. It says K-bar Tactical, designed in USA, manufactured in China, and the box said limited edition on it, but no matter what I Googled, I could not find this exact knife. I found one that was very similar, but with a smooth edge, not serrated. This one has a half serrated edge, but I'll show that closer to the camera later, and maybe one of you will have some idea what it is. Alright, so I got plastic really gripped onto the base of this thing. I got it cut off. Hang on. Come on. So this is Neopixel, which I am not entirely positive how to attach or been work on. What the? Oh, that's wrap for the hilt. That's actually good for the other one that doesn't have much grip. Alright, so this should just screw on. I had some technical difficulties and had to cut the video, and a lot of time has passed because I have severe ADHD, and what that means is when I think of something to do, I start doing it, and then I think of like 80 other things that I can also do, and this has resulted in me completely modifying the cheap, kind of crappy lightsaber and making it look kind of fucking amazing, in my opinion anyway. Since the Spartan Saber here looks so good, I decided to kind of go with like an order and chaos thing, and I guess that's what I'm gonna call them. And the Spartan Saber is so neat and very just clean and smooth looking, and I don't even know how else to phrase that. So I made the other one like wild and chaotic, kind of like a barbarian type lightsaber. I'm going to show you guys what I did here, but it is pretty wild. I've been working on this for a couple hours. So, first thing, I had a 3D printed part that I made for this thing's recording, right? Yes. I had a 3D printed part that I made for the Spartan Saber, and the idea was it had another handguard attached to it. It would go on kind of upside down, and it would make a sort of double grip like you'd have on like a giant two-handed sword, like a Zweihander or something. But I miscalculated, and the part didn't fit on over the base of the Spartan Saber because I didn't think that it was going to have the weird tip. So I couldn't use it on that. So I broke off the second handguard bit and I put it on here. And we have this, which has the very cool effect of the light shining through. It doesn't look amazing when the lights are on in the room. But basically right now it was gray. I just literally used a Sharpie, a black Sharpie, to color over it just as a temporary measure tonight. And then tomorrow I'll get my real paint out of storage and make that look really good. But I just wanted to kind of get the point across here. So that just looks really amazing in my opinion. The light shining through the extra guard here. And I actually took 10 nails on each side and strapped them on there with paracord. And what this does is it adds weight to this one because the other one is a lot heavier. And that's important for a reason that I will explain later. And this chain, part of a 3D printed chain I had as a prop for the last video I made. Most of you who are watching this probably saw that. But I have that chain attached here. And since hanging chains on weapons, yes, they look great, but they're very annoying. They get in the way of everything. So I calculated for this, and I can wrap it around here, and then one of these nails pops right out. Which one? This one. See that there? That pops right out. And I can put the nail through one of the chain links and just slide that right back in. And that keeps the chain all the way up here where it doesn't get in the way at all. So I can have it hanging for display, and if I want to duel with it or just swing it around, I can do that. And this, I know it's a 3D printed part. If I do actually duel with this and the chain are both just going to explode. But that's the nice thing about 3D printing. I can make a new one of these in an afternoon. So that's not that big of a deal. And if you look up, let me turn off the blade so the light doesn't get in the way. If you look up close, you can see the nails kind of scaled one over the other. And yes, it does look very caveman-ish, but that's what I was going for here. Kind of like Jedi on some abandoned planet, lightsaber damaged, repaired it with what he had on hand kind of thing. But personally, I think it looks amazing. Some people might like cleaner looking lightsaber, and honestly, I do too, which is why I got the Spartan Saber. That's just perfect as all hell. So that one is just so perfect, and this one is so chaotic, and I think that complements each other well. So, I have the paracord held on at certain points with duct tape that I again colored with a black Sharpie. I'm going to replace that with better tape, make it look more like some sort of natural material. Oh man, I can't just stop looking at this. I gotta get like a metal chain for this, just so I don't gotta be replacing it when this one breaks. I can do that, not much problem. It will just attach on there the same way. Oh, all right. Did I really show this well up close? It's just real nice in my opinion. The wrap down here, it's meant to be lopsided. I did that on purpose. Up here, I made it tighter, so it's just a better grip. All right, so we're gonna go on to this one. Here. I'm not entirely positive standing here if I got this in the last part of the video before I had to cut. But you have the helmet, Spartan shield, and then the medieval longsword, which is out of place, but still neat. So we're gonna go through the lighting on here. And I learned something neat while I was working on the other lightsaber and looking stuff up online. I will be right back. Alright, so before I get into what the blade can actually do, while I was looking online, I read something that was really interesting. I had no idea about this, but apparently just by buying a lightsaber this good, you actually gain the ability to use the Force. And I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to put it off. Come on. I'm just trying to ignite the lightsaber with the Force. I know it can be done. I've seen Jedi do it. I just gotta give it a second. Come on! Wait. No. Alright, one more try. There we go. Alright, so if anyone is wondering how I actually did that, it connects to an app on your phone. Off. On. That ignition effect is neat, but not what I generally want. I can change whatever I want. I'm going to go back to this. Yeah, I like this one. It just has a little blip and then pops on. That's a nice one. But with the app, you can do basically whatever. New colors, go. Just slide that wherever you want. It's one of those color wheel jobs that you see in every video game. Oh, that's nice. And you can, wait. Yeah, you can use this too to change the brightness of it. So, like this one. Come on. It's nowhere near as bright. But with the app, I can slide that down. And I can make a match so they don't look too different if I'm wielding them together. Alright, so turn that back up. Wait, there we go. Yeah, now they're closer to the same. But yeah, you can get some wild effects with this saber. Let me. Here we go. This is what I was trying to do. Alright, so this is the unstable blade. Now, all of these ones where it makes the blade do stuff, I'm not that much of a fan of. In fact, the ones like this that are like really heavy effects, I kind of hate them because it just makes it look like my lightsaber is damaged. I'm not into that. But let's go through what it can do. Gay rave, that's always fun. Slightly different gay rave. Another one that I hate, just looks like the lighting is damaged. Now this one is probably my second favorite next to just the stable blade. I don't know how well you can see it with a bit of light around, but it just has this faint pulse that makes it look more like an organic light. I can't even really see it. Oh, because I have the blade dimmed to match the other one, that's why. If I turned it all the way back up, it would be more obvious. Yeah, now I can at least kind of see it, but it's still not heavy. That's what I want, though. I don't want a really heavy effect. Alright. And then... what's this one? Flashblade. Blah. Alright, this one's not bad, especially with some colors. Since the flame effect going up is white, if you have like a lighter blue, it actually looks very nice. Let me go there. Yeah, see, that doesn't exactly look like it's damaged. It just looks like you have energy coming up from the hilt. Getting better as you go brighter. Come on. Alright, where's just stable? There we go. Steady. And what else can we do here? That's really it for the important bits. But there is one more thing I gotta show you all. Something that I was legitimately surprised by, and this isn't some bamboozle like using the Force to ignite the lightsaber. Give me a minute. Alright, so I turned the light off, and like I said, I honestly had literally no idea I was going to be able to do this. I just lucked out that the blades I got, the free mystery one, was compatible, but here we go. Look at that. This was a complete surprise, and this is why I went through so much trouble making the opposing sides here, order in chaos, like I said. You just remove the thread on the bottom, and you can screw the bases straight together. I can't spin it very fast in here because I have like an inch of clearance between the floor and ceiling. But one thing that's good here is that since the sound is so much worse on the cheaper one, right, I can just mute the sound on that one, and it all just goes through the good one. The speaker is right here in the middle, so it's not like you can tell which saber the sound is coming out of. And I could turn up the volume too to account for the fact that this one's not making any noise. But it's just such an incredible setup that I have here, and I am obscenely happy. And I'm actually glad that I can dim the light on this one so I can make it match this one better, because like right now, this one would just look like this, and this one would be like the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. So being able to turn down the brightness to make it match is really, really great for this. And it's connecting the app in my pocket. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the reason I added all of the tape and rope and nails on this side is to match the weight, because this side was like twice as heavy as this side, but now I just added a bunch of random bullshit to this side, and now the balance is not perfectly in the middle, but far, far better than it was. Oh boy. So, whatever color the cheap one can do, the expensive one can match, because it has full color spectrum, full brightness control, so I can always have the double saber that matches. And you can just unscrew. Double sabers. I wonder if I know I can do this with one hand. I wonder if I could do it with both hands without just smacking them together and dropping them. Oh god. Oh god. I don't practice dual wielding anything, so all I gotta do is go over and spin. I should be able to do it with the left hand just as well. Ah! I gotta practice with that shit. Alright, this one's gonna go off for now. And then I just have the cap on the end that threads back on there. So, relax. Alright. So, here's this. Let me turn the brightness back up now that I have the other one off. Oh wow, that's a lot. Alright, so I don't really know what else I have to show off. I'm going to be downloading unique sound fonts and seeing if I can put together my own with Super Saiyan sounds. There's ones available online, but they have like dumbass sound effects, like the character screaming when you swing it. I just want like the aura, the power-up sounds, you know, not voices. So nice. It is so nice. And listen to the smooth swing sound effects when I move it. that there's not even much I could say. It's just too good. The surprise of getting them both together and the surprise of learning that I can combine them is that's why. This might be the 5-minute timer I set on it. I can't find the button. It is too dark.
This is advanced darkness.
Okay, so I gotta turn up that time. I figured if it was idle, it would turn off, but it just turns off after 5 minutes, no matter what. Yeah, I fully charged it, so that's not the issue. I'm gonna let it roll through the colors, see. I like that really, I missed it. I like that really deep blue. If I'm feeling edgy. Right, back to green. Hi, random interruption. Before the end of this video, I wanted to show you guys that K-bar knife I was talking about. Here it is. It's just a very small, simple folding knife. Half smooth edge, half serrated. It says K-bar Tactical on it. It's backwards, but K-bar Tactical, designed in USA, manufactured in China, and I can't find this online anywhere. I mean, I looked up every variation of what it is that I could think of, and there's just nothing. There's one that's almost exactly like it, but fully smooth edge. I can't find this exact one. So if any of you know what this is specifically, I'm just curious. Doesn't matter that much. It's just a simple, not even expensive folding knife, so whatever, but I would like to know. So that's about it for this video. Just wanted to show you guys what I have. I'll be doing videos kind of just practicing with these, but obviously no cutting water bottles with them. I am hoping that I can find somebody who will fight me, since I have two. They don't even need their own. So we'll see what kind of content I can use these for. So just for now, I'm gonna lay them down and try to get some sleep, because I'm currently filming this at 4:30 in the morning. So good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.